up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing animation stream with Benny Jordan. And we're going to be doing something very cool today. Well,
Hope
Benny
so.
Jordan's going to be doing something very cool today. he's got something to show you guys, I think.
Well, I mean, always got something to show.
Always got something to show. Let me see. We are doing a head turn today.
We're working on a head turn today. Yeah, let me share that. So, also learned a few things that I've done incorrectly. Well, not incorrectly, but like I said, I'm not an expert with MOHO, but so if I've done something incorrectly and I learn I've done it incorrectly, well, great. Do it differently next time. So when I found that when creating actions, like we've done, like um, for almost anything, you know how I've separated it at the 2 second mark, Jason,
Yeah,
and then that was like my neutral.
right.
Well, to avoid issues and other problems, when creating an action, you should actually be creating two actions. So, like when we move the bone all the way to the right, that's one action. So that's going from frame 1 to frame 96, right? As one action instead of splitting it like I've been doing.
Yeah.
And then creating another action for when you move the bone all the way to the opposite direction. And then, so from 1 to 96 on that second action for that same bone going the opposite direction. So it creates, well, one, it gives you more working area. So 96 frames for each part of the action, right? Back and forth and whatnot. I didn't go through and fix all the ones I've done, but moving forward, I will be doing that. Also, one other thing I learned that is a better practice is, so what I've been doing is I've been going straight to point binding. So binding all the points to one bone, right? Well, I've learned that a better practice is basically going from general to specific. So general meaning layers. If I can bind a layer to the bone first and then go through with smart actions and adjust points, as opposed to binding all the points to the bone, it's just makes for, you know, just less issues because you're not moving as many points around. You're If you can play with, you know, mess with the layer first and then go in and dive deep into the points when fine tuning. So moving forward, that's what I'll be doing. But so like on the next character, we'll try it that way completely. I think the next character is going to be the Dame, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyways, what we've got here is a couple things. Well, I've got a little bit of a head turn, but I wanted to show you this. So remember how I was wondering how I was going to do the foot for walking? Well, I've rigged up a Vitruvian bone, and they call it Vitruvian bones after Da Vinci's Vitruvian Man. You know, the man in the circle with the different limbs and the different legs. You know, going around in the circle. Well, here you can tell it's set up as a Vitruvian bone because if you look here, it's got a different um, detail than it does here, right? It's got separated here. That means it's grouped with some other bones.
Mm-hmm.
And so instead of doing a switch layer where you just switch the foot over and then having to create, you know, create actions and stuff like that to correct things, well, you create a whole other leg and a whole other bone section, and you can rig that bone uh, with that leg and move that bone separately so it doesn't have all the same constraints. And I've done that with this. And to switch between, basically, you just choose the root bone of the leg here, and right here is the Vitruvian. You can't see it on the screen there, but there's a Vitruvian option here, and basically I can just switch from that foot or that leg to that leg, and they're different. They're different bones. So now, all I got to do, I mean, I can You know, so he's all set up for walking. And this leg, I did the layer binding. You know, and instead of the there's like a flexi binding instead of the point binding. So all these bones are linked, and the layers themselves are linked to the bones, as opposed to the points. Then I went in and adjusted the actions to fix the bends properly with the points. So, and I don't know if you can tell, but this leg seems a little more less mechanical than this leg, right? This leg seems a little more mechanical than this one.
That one seems a little bit smoother, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not going to do anything to fix that right now. I might in the future, but there's not much of a difference right now, because when I have him walking, there's going to be, if we do have a full scene, you know, of his full body walking, it's not going to be too noticeable at that moment because everything's going to be moving. So I'm not be too concerned about it. And so that's what I was working on today, actually. And then the other day I worked on this. You notice his hat's off right now. It's because I'm working on the head turn. And then I'll work on the hat, which I think we could probably get to today. So the head turn right now is just this. Right? And so I think I might actually just, let me see, how do I have this set up? I think I have this set up as yeah, two actions here. So head turn 1 is this, from the center over, right? And then head turn 2, once we do that, will just be from here. It'll probably be more looking straight at us. So technically, I probably could have just done this in one action, but I want to get in the habit of doing 2 actions. I did watch a tutorial this weekend on a simple rig where they did a whole 360-degree head turn.
Whoa.
Which was, and it was done on, you know, basically one action. That was really neat. But for him, I don't think we need to do that. Somewhere down the line, once I get a little more familiar with it, we might go through and start that. But I think let's go ahead and, because I think this is good enough for that little turn right there. So let's go ahead and get him looking almost straight on. Okay, so we're going to go into head turn 2 for now. All right, and I don't have anything in here except for the bone movement. So before I would go into 2 and it would be straight up and down, freeze the frames, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to do that because we're starting over here at frame 1, which is straight up and down. Then we're just going to make this movement here. Now, I think, let's see, we're going to go into, let's close that, and hat front, face background, face BG. So, I think basically all I'm going to do is, let's move the nose first. And this is a little tedious process because we're moving things and adjusting things and whatnot. So let's just move the nose over. Actually, we'll do the eyes also. Let's just move all these facial features over. I gotta be my selection. And I think that will do. Okay. And and because the angle he's at, I kind of have to move him up a little bit. So probably right there. Okay. Then I think this ear will have to move over. And this ear actually comes forward in my selection. This ear will actually, come on. work for me today. There and there. Okay. Let me make sure I have everything there. There. Good. Now this ear, because the head's turning, you're going to see both ears a little more clearly. So we're going to pull this one actually almost all the way out. Almost. All right. Let's see how that's going to look, actually. Okay. I'm going to pull this ear out a little more. And I want to shrink it a little bit to match that other ear. Because that was kind of going back a little now. Right? So, I think we can take this. Oh, let's get my selection. And all we're doing now is just adjusting points there, I think, right about there. And just zoom in, see what I here. Let's see. That's probably going to be there. So let's see what we have first of all. Okay. Come on. Think, Jordan. Oh, we just do this. Okay. That's looking okay. That's our norm. Okay. Now, if you see that eyebrow stretches it a little much, I didn't move that. So I think I'm going to go in on the face BG, face background. I'm going to move these over a little bit, probably about there. Probably a little more. There. Okay, so let's move this, not that. So let's see, what head shape do we want to kind of match up? Let's take these. See, these have to be kind of centered as well. Come on now. Let's see. Okay, that's actually going to have to come up. Okay, so I'm going to take these, and this, and I'm going to move these over to there. All right. Now this is a tricky one. I wasn't planning on doing this, but do that. Okay. There. C. Bring down that. I'm going to bring this one up more. T. This might cause an issue, but we'll see. So generally when doing head turns, you kind of want things symmetrical, even if it's not showing. Like if this part of the 5 o'clock shadow has this shape, then over here we want almost mirror images so that we can move it around. I wasn't thinking ahead that way, and I wasn't exactly sure how to do, like I said, still new to MOHO, so we're all learning. Okay, there. Okay, so now that we have that,
Hey, it almost works.
almost gotta take some points here. Let's see here, which one's moving? It's just the curve then. Okay, so C. Let's take the C curve, and you're over here. We're going to take you this way. Okay. So, about there. I want you to come up more. Okay. see. See how that's looking. So now we have to adjust this one. And because I wasn't thinking ahead on this, this is why I have to do all the adjustments here. Oh, okay, so there, and there. Let's delete these. See what we got. Okay. Okay, so from there to there, let's readjust that. Then let's readjust that. Because from here to here. Okay, so let's zoom in. It's that curvature right there that's moving that I don't necessarily want to move here. So there to there to there. Let's just do that. Let's see. So let's bring you out some more. And then you come down here. So I want to bring you up some more here. Get that little, I don't like that. So that comes up. Actually, I want to bring that down a little. So there, and that's a little strange right there. Okay, so we're gonna have to go through and kind of find where that thing moves a little bit and adjust this so we don't get that little pop like that. So right there, let's just bring this out this way. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so that's where I want it. And let's come down. So bring that down there. Okay, that's okay there. And it drops right there. And again, I'm having to do all this because I didn't make the design symmetrical. But we can make it work. It's a learning curve.
Yeah, man, you got this.
Okay, so here, trying to keep this curve right in that same spot. So here, that's close enough there, but it pops up right there. So I'm gonna bring it down. And the good thing is, as these lines move, we get this see the jitter on that line. It's like called a line boil, and I'm going to take advantage of that, and hopefully I can kind of hide that, hide my mistake with it. So
you know, that's what it's all about, being able to hide your mistakes.
Yeah.
Because, we all make them. I always try and make my mistake look like I meant to do that.
Okay, so you're there, and you're coming down over there, so you need to be up here. Okay, there, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change these to step, so that let's see here. Why is that going down like that on step and not on smooth? Okay, so we're going down. That's furthest down. Bring this up. Let's see, where are you here? There. So that actually needs to come up there. That's okay. Bring it up slightly. Okay, and I think that will work. Let's see. Now keep in mind, we haven't adjusted the head shape yet. All right?
Right.
just the facial movement, and I'll probably have to once I. Yeah, that's okay. Once I go in, actually, let me see here. You know what? I'm just gonna say that's okay.
I think that works.
It works. So what I'm looking at is the length of this line here.
Yeah.
Technically, if I were to nitpick, this whole shape would be up further, and I can do that. It just takes a lot more
A little fine tuning
fine tuning,
and
but
a lot of time.
yeah. So if I hide the points here, I think that looks okay. I mean, for what it's worth. So I think that's all right.
I'm gonna say hi to everybody in the chat right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
We haven't had a chance to. The Head Ninja's in here. Eating Chips is in here, and No Simps is here. Everyone's saying hello.
Hey.
Eating Chips is ordering some Luke's lightning bolts.
Some what?
The Head Ninja has a new video. He put a link. If you're on YouTube, he put a link in the description or in the chat. You can click on that. Check out his new drawing video of his. It looks like he's stealing Cyclops' visor for the eclipse. So we'll have to check out what that is all about. We are making a head turn.
We are attempting. Okay.
There. And he is using something called Peruvian bones.
You mean Vitruvian bones? Not for the head turn. That was just for the leg.
Oh.
That was for the leg.
My bad.
All right, so this, I think I'm going to adjust the curve on this.
Obviously, I'm a very good student.
Let's bring that in a little bit. And I think I'm going to see what I can take all these. I'm going to move them in. Ooh, no, not rotate. Move them in.
Oh, No Simps, if you're still here, just to let you know, I never got an email. I was looking for your email you said you sent on Friday. I never saw it. So you might. I checked spam and everything, so I didn't see it. Eating Chips says the head turn is slick. I can't wait to see some of this rendered.
We're not rendering anything until he's pretty much ready. Okay, we're going to bring that to there, I think. That to there. Okay, let's adjust that curve. Because I kind of want it straight. There, okay. Adjust this curve a little bit. All right. Now, here's the thing. Oh boy. Okay, so because I didn't make it symmetrical, you see the hairline here? I'm not sure I have enough points for the hairline over here. I don't know. I just don't know. So, but what I can do is, with this turn, maybe. Okay, hold on a second. Let's adjust that curve a little more. There. And T. I'm going to take this way. I'm going to do it like this. Oop, no. There. There. And then we're going to take these. Maybe we don't need like a full head turn, right? Let's just, okay, escape. Take this one out this way. Okay, let's see that.
I'll look again. I didn't see it, No Simps.
Okay, and then let's get rid of this. Let's smooth this out a little bit. See. And let's bring you up. That. Actually, let's bring you up almost straight up. Let's do this T. This might not be working how I want it to work, but we'll see. See. T. Bring that up there. Bring that up there. Let's see. bring this ear out a little more. There. So it might not be looking completely straight. So I think I want to I'm going to bring this eyebrow in some. There, because that's going back a little bit. And I think we'll do the same for these. Let's even it up a little slightly. Come on. Choose the ones I want. There. Let's see. Okay. Now the eyes, I think we'll going to widen the eyes a little bit because he's turning towards us a little more. So just select this eyeball. Come on now. Just select the one I want. There you go. Okay, and bring you out this way a little more. Okay. There. Let's see. Kind of comes down a little bit. Can stay up a little more. That's a little better. Okay. And then the nose, I think. Let's see what we can do with the nose again here.
Yeah, no sims. If you can just resend it, I'm not finding it.
And just slightly. Nope, let's bring it over. There. Okay. I'll buy that for $1.
Let's see it.
Okay, let's do this. Escape. Here, my head turn. Whee! Throwing. Behind the bone here.
Don't
Okay.
buy that for $1.
Let's take a look at grunge. Oh, I have to get out of the action. Mainline. Okay, now. Let's take a look. There.
Yeah, that works.
It works good enough. It works good enough. You know what? The good thing is, we can only get better from this point, right?
Hey, I think it looks great.
Okay. Well, I can find things to pick at, but
I know you can. You always. But you know what? That's what us artists do. We're perfectionists, right?
now let's see. Whoa, see? Look at that. You gotta fix that. That 5 o'clock shadow there. Okay, so that's in open mouth, open close, mouth open close. Let's go into. What I'm gonna do is, because I want to be able to see the points. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say right there. I'm gonna do a little animation here. Okay, head turn, and then open. That way, I can, once I get onto that's on the face background, face BG. Okay, I want to see which point is moving. Right? That's that, and it's the curve. Okay, when the mouth opens, that curve. Okay, so yeah, and this is what I was talking about earlier. It's best because the way I have him rigged up is everything's point bound except for some of the new stuff I did. Everything's point bound, which means the more point, say, if one point is has several different actions, it's most likely going to conflict with other actions, which is what's happening here. So now I have to go in and see if I can't change it to fix this. It's this point, and actually, let me see. It's not necessarily this point. It's probably this point, the curve between these two. And so I have to find a common medium to where on this action, when the mouth opens, that the points the movement is going to look okay. And see, same with this chin. I'll have to go in and fix that. So let's see here. We are on. This is mouth open close. Okay. So there.
No simps. If you're still here, no, I did not find it. I'm gonna need you to resend it if you can.
You look in your spam.
I did look in spam, unless he resent it just now. Let me refresh.
See.
I'm looking in spam.
Okay, let's see if that does it. So now I'm going to go back into mainline, and I think that did it.
No, nothing came in. Make sure you're still sending. I'll put my email back up in case you're sending it to the wrong place.
Ooh, what happened? What happened to my shadow there? Why is the shadow turning off? Unless it's, oh no, it's just a bug. Okay, there. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rotate the mouth a little bit and see if we can't on the head turn 2. As we come this way. Okay, that's what it is. Look. Okay, I'm gonna rotate the mouth and the chin slightly. So all this stuff in here, I'm gonna rotate. Let's do this. Here, there. If I do this, I'm gonna rotate it a little bit up this way, like this, and move it over, maybe. Okay, and then this, I think, move over slightly.
Okay, I found it.
All right, and we'll adjust the shadows in a minute. Let's see how that works. Back in the main line, how are we? Let's see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is on the open mouth, I'm going to have these chin lines come up a little bit. Open mouth, open, close. Here, I'm going to have this come up like this, and this come up like this. So if we go back in the main line, look at that. It looks a little off center though, so I think on, is that in mouth open close, or is that in, okay, everything's, you know what, let's just take this whole thing, this whole chin, and move you over slightly. Okay, there. Now on head turn 2.
No fate, yes. We'll be looking at your design on Friday.
Okay.
And then on No Simps, he had an idea for a new Purg character.
Yeah? What is it?
A lady in a seafoam green dress that died from aspirating a goblet of water. She can hold the goblet, and she has an eerie green glow. I didn't get any drawing designs.
Okay. Aspirating on a goblet of water. So she basically drowned by drinking water?
That's what it sounds like. I will wait and see what No Sim says.
Okay. Did you answer No Fate's question?
No Fates? Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll, on Friday, do I have something going on Friday? I can't.
So Nim says yeah. No Sim says yes.
Okay.
On the drowning with the goblet.
Oh. All right, so that works.
Breathing in the water.
let's see about these other actions here. Grimes. Let's see. Okay, that's good. And That's good. Okay. You know what? I think I want to bring that corner of the chin in, on the jaw in on the. Oh, where are you? Head turn. Where are you? Head turn 2. Okay. On head turn 2, I want to bring that corner in just slightly. So that's on face BG. Oh, no. Not that. Probably there. Let's bring that down. Adjust the curve a little bit. Bring this out this way a little. Let's take a look. Okay. Let's hide. And okay, that's still a little too curved or too sharp for me, so let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see. How does that look? I think that's good. Okay. Now let's go back out to mainline. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of whatever animation I have here because I don't need it. All right. So now let's test out my. Oh, I don't need that right now. Let's test out this head turn here.
So no Sims, yeah. It's better to send a design of the character for us. That way we know kind of where to go with it.
All right, so now what I want to do, I'm not liking this here with the eyebrows all the way down. So I think as the eyebrows come down, I'm going to shorten that up a little. You know what? Should I shorten it up a little on the head turn? Let's do that, head turn, because everything else was working on it. So we're just going to do that on the head turn. Head turn 2 here. Then I'm going to take that eyebrow. Where are you on the face background? And we're going to take these and just move them. Nope, not that. We're going to move them over slightly. Right about, I think, right about there. All right, so now back out to mainline. Now, I don't like that tangent right there. Meeting right there. So, I'm going to let's take that in on the eyebrows expressions, I think. Whew, look at that. What the heck happened there? I don't know. I don't know. That's on the action, which is strange because in mainline, we're okay. So I'm just going to adjust it somewhere else. I'm going to adjust that probably. Let's go to open the mouth, the head turn again. And so on the head turn, I'm going to rotate this a little bit and bring it in slightly more. There. And let's just take this whole thing and move it over a little more. There. Now, back out to mainline. Perfect. All right. At least something worked, right? Okay. So, let's reset you, buddy. Okay. 241. All right. So now, I think for the head turn, I think that's okay. Because, I mean, it's just to bring a little bit more life to him. That's okay. I'm all right with that. You know what I'm not all right with? On this part of the head turn, I want to bring this part of the jaw in a little more. So that's on head turn 1. There. Let's do face background. And I just want to bring this in slightly like that. Yeah. Oh, that's better. Much better. So let's go back out to mainline. Let's test you out. I'm okay with that. I'm not big on this, what's going on up here, but you know what? He's going to have a hat on, so not too much of it is going to be noticeable. This is good enough just to bring a little bit of extra life to it, and little dimensionality. I'm okay with it. It's not perfect, but it'll pass for what we need.
I think it looks great.
Good, thank you.
Look
It's
at
not
that. It's all
perfect.
three-dimensional. It all moves. Come on. That's awesome.
All right. Now, let's see. Let's take that animation out right there. Those keyframes, don't need those.
So
So,
Ian Chip says that's a crazy effect how the light source is maintained with the head turn.
oh, that reminds me. I gotta work on the on the shading. So let me see how it. Okay, that's okay.
Ian Chip says it looks 3D. I
Okay,
agree.
I don't mind the shading here, but here I'm not big. I'm gonna have the shade that shadow move a little bit. Okay, shading. So now we just got to move some points. So in head turn 2, as we come to, that's head turn 2. Yeah. Why are you not? Oh, face BG. Oh, we have to 96. There. Okay, now shading here. All right. Why are you? Okay, we're just going to do that. All right, so I'm going to move this point over. And probably move this over there. And then this point will come up over the nose. And there. I want to bring that ear out of the shadow a little bit. So see, let's work on that curve. There. There. And okay, I'm okay with that. Okay. Main line. Let's. Oh, get out of main line. Let's test you now. I'm live streaming. Okay. I'm okay with that. Okay. You know what? I want a little more movement on that coming this way. So it actually does need to go back into there. Okay, so shading. And I'm going to move this. I'm actually going to do this here. Here. See. Let's bring this so we get a little bit of movement here. There. Let's see. Now. So that. These come here. Okay, what is this? All these. Okay, yeah, all these need to be over here also. Okay, let's add just a little bit of T. Bring that here. I'm trying to give a little bit of shape definition with the shadow here. Here, C. Let's bring you down like that. And bring you up. Let's see how that works. Okay, I want a little more here. So T. Let's see if I bring you over here and adjust the curvature a little more. No, I don't like that. So I think we're just gonna. Okay, here. I'm gonna bring this up here. T. Bring that up. Get a little more curvature here. All right. Let's kind of match that shape now. Let's take this T. That's gonna be on top of the nose. C.
Uh-oh.
Here. Sorry, guys. There. And let's see here. Yeah, that works. That works okay for me. So the wife says here. Okay, back out to main line. let's check it out one last time. Oh, bone layer. And you know what? I'm okay with that. We're gonna move on. All right, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna bring the hat back in. The hat has no turn on it yet, so I'm gonna get the head done first. So let's reset you, buddy, and bring on hat front. Check it out. So the hat's on switch layers now, so I can turn it on and off, right? So I just bring up switch layer, and hat front's on switch layer right now. It's off. Hat down, hat front. So we got to do hat down with it and hat front. I think let's start with the hard one first. Hat down's gonna be easy because it's all on one layer. Hat front has two layers. Well, two layers because we got the hat back also. So let's bring up hat back.
Where's the hat back?
Right there. It's on different switch layer because it's behind the head. Right?
Right.
Okay, so let's go back.
Boy, this one seems difficult.
We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. All right, so let's go into head turn 1. So we're gonna come all. Let's come all the way over here. All right. So hat back. Let's get on that on. Now let's see. Do we want to do hat back first? No, let's do the hat front first. Hat front. There. Okay. So now let's try something. I'm just gonna take the magnet tool. And move everything like this, right? Let's see here. And then we can fine tune it a little bit. So let's see what we got. So I see this needs to come up, so I'm out this way. Bring that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so that, now we can come in here. This actually needs to, nope, not that one. So the back of this hat needs to expand out more, right?
Oh, right.
So I'm going to take this, and we're going to expand that out more. Okay, escape, take this. See. Now let's see. Okay. Now, this actually needs to come up this way, T, and here. That needs to be hidden behind there. So, see. Here. There. Let's take a look. Okay, now this one needs to come out this way. There. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. Now to adjust the back of the hat. Oh, you know what? I think, let me see. I think this curve here, actually, T, this one here, probably come up more this way, and the curve probably come down a little more, so it flattens out there. And this curve here, let's show that. So this movement there, oh, I don't want to do that. Bring it down. I don't like how you're doing that. Because you dip down for some reason. Right there. I'm going to bring you up a little more. And then bring you down a little more. That's fine right there. Okay. Now, hat back on. First of all, let's match this point up here to that. All right. There's that. And then let's match this point to here. Now we can adjust this up. Let's take a look at what we got first. So what we're going to have to do is this point back here is going to come out this way, right? Too much, I think. Here. Let's take a look at it. Let's adjust the curve on. Let's see. I think you need to come down there. Yeah. I'm almost okay with that. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that works really good.
Okay, so one thing I do see is here. Here. I'm actually going to bring in that part of the hat front a little more. Bring it in towards his head a little. So I'm going to select these 2 points here and here. And bring those in slightly. Bring that in. Escape, bring that in, bring that in. Let's see. So I think as he turns this way, this, no, not that. What is that? Oh, that's a shadow. Okay, so this here, that should come this way, right? Okay. As well as, let's see, as well as a shadow. Bring it this way. Okay. And then this, see, this curve will come out. This, bring that down a little, bring that down a little, and T, bring that down a little like that, I think. And I think this curve should come down a little. See. See? Yeah. Like that. And I think that's okay. I think it's all right for that part. Okay, how much time do we have?
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Can we do it in 5 minutes? Head turn 2?
Do it. Do it.
You know what? Let's go ahead and wait for this, because even though it's a small turn, let's just go and wait for next time.
All right. Well then, let's go ahead and do our final words. And anything you'd like to plug today, Benny Jordan?
No, I think we're okay. Just all the normal stuff.
Normal stuff, you guys. Check out the links below for all the software that Benny's been using and we use in this process. Also, you guys, check out the Genesis #2 comic book campaign. That's right, my own comic book is in a campaign mode right now. We're halfway through it, so any help would be greatly appreciated. If you want to just check it out and share it out, that's also great too. So, in the links below, check it. Other than that, I think we're good. We're going to be doing a live drawing show on Friday at 4 p.m. PST. And Benny?
I'm hoping to be here. Something in the back of my mind says I've got something planned.
I thought it was today you had something planned, but maybe...
Well, my mom, I've got to pick my mom up today from the airport. She's going to be in town for a week or so. But something else for Friday. I can't remember. But I'm hoping to be here.
Well, we'll be drawing. It's actually perfect because we don't have anything planned to draw. So we'll be checking out No Fate's character that he sent to us and put our spin on it and check it out. So we'll see. We may lose a subscriber after that. I don't know. But yeah, we'll check you guys out on Friday. Head Ninja, we'll see you Friday for sure. Much love to all of you. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you at the next one.
See you later.
Peace. Where's my ending screen? There it is.
And make sure to check out the Patreon.
Just want to thank everybody for watching it all the way to this point. If you can, like, share, subscribe, comment.